Hello Patreon, Sean here for Sean Talks Movies, and I'm here to talk to you about a brand new goal that I'm trying to reach with this page. We all have dreams and goals and things we want to achieve in our life, and sometimes people have some kind of out there dreams and goals that they want to achieve, and I am exactly one of those people. A few years ago, I made a run at chasing the world record for the most films watched in 1 year, and I didn't quite make it. The project simply never got off the ground because I just didn't have enough time on my own to make this happen. And that's where this Patreon page comes into play. I have added a brand new goal at the very far end of the spectrum that will allow me the time and opportunity to chase the Guinness World Record for most films watched in 1 year. The record itself currently sits at 1,132 movies watched in 1 year, so you can imagine that this is essentially going to be a full-time job over the course of 365 days. Now you're probably asking yourself one of two questions. Why the hell would you do this? And what's in it for us? There's a few reasons why I want to try and do this. First, I love movies, and I think that's pretty straightforward. Second, this is an achievable goal. It's definitely a record that can be broken, and I'm willing to put in the time to make that happen. Third, I think that this adventure is crazy enough to turn some heads and could serve as a stepping stone to being something more towards a career-oriented path, and that is definitely something worth attempting. And finally, I'm still young. I gotta try.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Now, as I said before, the record is 1,132 films watched in 1 calendar year. That equates to just over 3 movies per day. But you know what? I think I can do better.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Thanks, Tom Hardy. I'm going to say right here, right now, that I will hit 1,500 movies. That's 1,500 over the course of 1 year. That's over 4 movies per day.
It's gonna be some kind of a record!
Now, I promise to hold up my end of the bargain, but this is where you come in. As I said, this is going to be a full-time commitment. It is essentially going to be a full-time job, maybe even 2 of them at times, and that's where I need your help financially. And that's going to get into our second question, what's in it for you? Now, if you look through the Patreon page, there are a number of rewards and incentives for you guys to pledge your support to this attempt, and I've recently redone all of them in preparation for this particular goal. Certain rewards will give you the opportunity to assign me a movie to watch over the course of this attempt, and you will have your stamp on my whole record. You can also buy in to dictate top 10 posts and even guest star on the podcast, and I will continue to be doing that over the course of this run. In addition to watching these movies and doing the podcast, I will also be doing a daily video blog, or a vlog if you will, to talk about the movies that I watch each and every day. I will also be writing a book in the process that's going to, one, chronicle the film watching process itself, but also be talking about myself and how I grow over the course of the year, because I'm sure that is going to happen with something like this. There's even a couple rewards there that will get you access to that book before anybody else, and that's kind of cool because it's going to give me the chance to get back to writing, which is something that I want to do. And really, this whole attempt is going to be killing a few birds with one stone, in that it'll let me start writing again, it's going to get me back watching as many movies as I possibly can, and it's really going to give me the chance to kind of dig deep on myself and really find myself over the course of this year as I transition out of my 20s into my 30s, and that's kind of a scary thought now that I'm thinking about it even more. Great. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with how Patreon works, it's essentially an ongoing pledge. It's almost like pledging your kids jog-a-thon and telling them you're going to give them $2 for every mile they run. So just know that going in, it's not a one-time donation. It is a monthly pledge to the show and to this whole world record chase. Now, I have set the goal for this world record at $3,500 a month, and I realize that's a lot. It does equate to just over $40,000 a year, and the reason I did that is that this attempt is going to basically take up all my time for 1 full year. It's going to be almost 2 full-time jobs with everything with the podcast and the video blogging and all that, and I think that it's a fair amount for something like this. And I'm hoping that there are a lot of people out there who are interested enough in helping me make this come true. Now, that being said, I do have smaller goals along the way, ways to help me pay for the website itself, ways for me to upgrade some of the audio and video equipment that I use to bring you the best in audio and video quality. I even have a goal on there that if I can get to $1,000 a month, I will get a tattoo. I hate needles, and it's not something that I really want to do, but it is something that I will do if you guys help me get there. And the tattoo is actually going to be this right here. That's what I'll be getting. I'll be getting on my arm somewhere if we can get there. That being said, that's the $1,000 goal. If we get to 2,000, I will get another tattoo of kind of your guys' choice. I'll give you some options and things like that, but you guys get to vote on it and where to put it to a certain extent, and I'm a little bit scared about that one, but I'm going to put it out there if we get to 2,000. So there are steps along the way. It is not just about the $3,500 mark, but if you guys can help me get there, this is going to be the full process, and it's really something that I am looking forward to doing if you guys are able to help with this challenge. So in summation, because I've been rambling, I am going to attempt a world record chase to break the world record for most films watched in 1 year. It's currently 1,132. I'm shooting for 1,500, and I need your help to do it. So check out the rewards here on Patreon. Check them out. See which ones you guys like. And remember, it is a monthly payment. I know that it sounds like a lot, but I'm going to put in the work and really make this happen. And you guys will have the opportunity to say that you know somebody who broke a year-long world record. And I think that's kind of awesome. So thank you guys for watching this video. Check out the Patreon, check out all the other stuff, and have a great day, everybody.